I am just snug as a bug, sitting in my hammock. I like laying in my hammock, being snug as a bug. Oh yeah. What's going on, guys? Devin here with Backcountry Exposure. Today we're going to talk about my new hammock from Sheltowee Hammocks. This is going to be a video on the half shell hammock, which has the integrated zip-in bug net. I'm excited to talk about this mostly because this really is the first hammock that I have got that I feel like is actually really applicable to hammock camping. It's designed for that, it's made for that. And so I want to thank Alex from Shell Hammocks for sending this to me for testing purposes. And he reached out to me and I got really excited about it because for the last little bit I've been trying to decide on a hammock to purchase as part of my hammock system after my DIY hammock that you saw in several videos back kind of was a major fail, if you want to be totally honest. I've only had one failure with this and it was absolutely 100% my fault. We'll talk about it here after we get the hammock set up. But this is more of a preview to show you what my hammock system consists of now that I've got this, and we'll put it all together, do a little walkthrough of it, and go from there. So let's get this thing set up. It's hammock time! Now, I've done a lot of research in trying to decide what hammock system I have wanted to purchase, and prior to getting this, I was really heavily considering the Dream Hammock Darien because I know that's been a really popular, awesome hammock for a lot of people. From the time that I've spent on the internet doing some research, people just really love Dream hammocks, and so I've been looking at that as an option. But I've been really happy with this in just my initial impressions and my limited knowledge of integrated bug net style of hammocks. Specifically meant for camping, where they've got a little bit different cut to them. They're meant to lay in a specific direction, that kind of thing. And so I'm excited about this because in the short time that I've had it so far and being able to lay in it, experience different like hangs and lays and whatnot, it's something that I've actually really enjoyed so far. And I think one of the biggest things that I've appreciated about this hammock and its design is these pull-outs here that are up on the bug netting. Now, I don't have anything real specific to compare this to because I've not had a hammock yet where the pullouts are attached to the hammock body itself and the pullouts for that way. But the netless hammocks that I've had so far haven't had pullouts, and just in the short time again that I've had it so far, that being able to lay in it, to have these pullouts, to be able to increase the width of it, to make it easier to get into and to keep things off of your face and to get into that lay position a little bit better, has been really beneficial. And I think with these pullouts, these tie-outs up high onto the mesh that are reinforced with a piece of grosgrain ribbon all the way along, really makes it even that much more comfortable, keeps it that much more off of your face, and lets you get a really nice lay within the body of the hammock that doesn't get hindered by pulling certain directions on the hammock body itself. Let's do a quick walk around of the hammock before I set up everything with my underquilt, my top quilt, and the tarp that I'll be using with this system to give you an idea of the system that I have planned for any hammock camping that I do. They do include cinch buckles and tree straps with this system, so you do not have to purchase an additional suspension when you're setting this up. Alex has put this piece of nylon webbing on the cinch buckle, which has made it easier to loosen the hammock when it's under tension. The netting of the hammock is a really nice no-seam mesh, and the zipper, everything about this is just really quality made. I've been really happy with the way that it's been sewn together, the construction of it. Again, these pull-outs out here up high on the netting, so you can see how well that pulls the hammock out to give it that width. Last thing that I will point out before I put everything else on to show you the full hammock system is this does not have a removable bug net like you have from some products. So it will zip up all the way, but it does not remove from the hammock body. All right guys, so here we go. Got the full system set up. Now what I'm running here is the Sanctuary Siltarp from Paria Outdoor Products. I recently picked this up. This is their hex cut, the 11-foot length. They've got a 12-foot length, I believe, but this is the 11-foot Sanctuary hex cut Siltarp. Just give you an idea, looking down into this, I've got the hammock a little bit higher off the ground than I probably will hang in the future. But I have been messing around trying to play with my Hammock Gear Incubator under quilt, and I just went ahead and like laid in this thing for about 10 minutes and just kind of tried to gauge how comfortable it was and get an idea of how well I liked it with the under quilt under for the first time, and super happy with it. In fact, it made it more comfortable because the under quilt allowed me to, because I've got things adjusted such that direction of my head and my feet, so kind of like cradled me and really completed the system for me. So what I'll do now is go ahead and lay down in the hammock so you can see what everything looks like. Get here underneath the bug net. I've got my Hammock Gear Incubator underneath me, and then I've got my Hammock Gear Burrow. Both of these are the 40-degree options. It's way warmer than 40 degrees out here right now. Make sure you can get back here a little bit. Unzip this and try to adjust my under quilt. This is something that is going to take me quite a bit of getting used to, is just the like shifting around and the shimmying and all of that with the hammock. But all right, get zipped in here, go ahead and lay down. Oh, that is so nice. So freaking nice. Nice, good diagonal flat lay. It feels super insulated. Oh man, this is gonna be pretty perfect. Really, really excited about this. Try to adjust that a little bit. Yeah guys, compared to my DIY system, this thing is incredible. Like laying here, I can already feel how much more comfortable this system is than that DIY hammock that I did. And I actually sewed another hammock, but this is just like the complete package, and I'm really, really excited about this. I'm going to end up purchasing another hammock, and in fact, I already know it's going to be the Dream Hammock Darien. So I'm going to try a little bit lighter fabric with that, probably the Robic 1.2 or something in that weight range and that particular fabric. But this is like super solidly built, and I'm just really, really excited about it. So you guys are seeing me like laying this for the first time with the under quilt, top quilt, everything totally set up in the way that I would take it out on a trip. So super, super stoked about the way that this has come together, and the opportunity that Alex has given me to be able to test this, share it with you guys, kind of share my experience as a new hammock camper, in the sense that always traditionally been a ground dweller, and now I am putting together this system. Really excited about it. I'm probably going to take this on a July trip that is in the high Uinta wilderness, going to be out for 4 or 5 days, and I've got some great friends that are coming out for that trip that are excellent hammock campers, they have their systems dialed in, so they can help me get mine dialed in a little bit more than this. But man, this Sheltowee half shell hammock with the bug net, the hammock gear system with my insulation, the Paria Siltarp, just so freaking cool. I am so stoked about this right now, guys. So leave your comments, hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. As always, thank you so much for watching. If you have comments, suggestions, things that you want to share about making a hammock system even better, please do so. As always, guys, have an awesome day. We'll catch you on the next one.